And not having a license won't be a problem?
Not with private patients.
You're a lifesaver. I'll give you a call. Thank you so much.
Hey. What are you doing here?
I have a friend who has given me some ideas about jobs.
Jobs? Meg, we have plenty of money.
I like working.
Well, if it makes you happy.
What are you doing here?
Me? I came here to look for you.
Liar. You're here to see Emily, aren't you?
Miss Stewart, you're aware of the tricks. Mr. Ryan has requested to see you.
Yeah, I'm aware, thank you. Can you just show him in when he gets here?
Yes, Miss Stewart.
Hi. What is this I hear about you rethinking your decision to have this baby?
Sit down.
I don't have time to sit down. Just tell me what is going on. I had to hear from a nurse on the ward that you've already made an appointment with your gynecologist.
I just want to talk to her. I've been thinking, and maybe you're right. I'm going to be going away, Mom, locked away. It's not going to be fair to the child. And I know it's a lot to expect of you asking you to step in.
Emily, don't pretend this is about me. I promised you that I would help you. I wouldn't say that if I didn't mean it. Now just tell me what is really going on.
Mom, there are a lot of issues, a lot of things to think about. I think it makes sense to maybe reconsider.
Okay. It's a big responsibility to bring a baby into the world, especially when you have no idea if you're going to be involved in raising it. And even though I'm totally committed to taking care of the baby, I don't want that to influence you one way or the other, but I have to know where you're headed, if you're going to have this baby or not.
And that depends.
On what?
On what happens today.
What is so special about today? Your psychiatric team is not issuing an evaluation for a while, and you're not doing court, so...
It's not what this is about.
Then what? What's brought this up so suddenly?
I guess I've just had time to think about it.
About what?
About what I want.
Oh, I've got to go. Listen, given your circumstances, it would be better for you to be focusing on how to defend yourself in court. And whatever you decide to do about the baby, make sure you do it for the right reasons, okay? For everybody's sake.
Paul's the one who needs to do the right thing, not me.
Look, I am here to see Emily. But it's because she's threatening to have an abortion.
Exactly, she's threatening. And look, it's working. I mean, she can't come to you, so she's found a way to get you to come to her.
Yeah, you have a point.
And I'm not saying that I don't understand how scared you are. It is your child.
I just want to talk to her, and try and calm her down. If she's playing me, that's fine, The doctors aren't going to tolerate that for long, and neither will I.
You can't force her to have a baby.
Well, I can convince her to rethink her decision. I've always been able to get Emily to do whatever I wanted. Besides, she wants this baby. I know she does.
But she doesn't want you raising it with me.
Well, one thing at a time. Maybe first we get her to agree to have it.
Look, it doesn't mean that she won't change her mind tomorrow, Paul, especially if it means you'll come running.
Look, I don't want any kind of life with Emily. I'm in love with you. The trick is to get her to do what she already knows is right. I better go.
Jim, I need a favor.
Thank you for agreeing to see me. I know that I've hurt you, and I wouldn't blame you if you had said no, but it means a lot to me that you said yes.
You said it was urgent.
Well, it's about our child. Look, I have no right to ask you to be patient with me or be understanding, but I've never been a father before, you know, and it's taken me some time to kind of get used to the idea. It's huge. I mean, it is. I mean, and it's occupied all of my thoughts and all of my feelings. And I'm sorry. Look, you have Daniel, so you understand how enormous this all is. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that if I have made you feel, and I know that I have, like I don't want this baby, or that I don't appreciate what a miracle and what a gift this is, then for that I am truly sorry.
See, the thing is...
And I know that this might be too much for you to handle right now, right? This might just be too big, and, you know, I wouldn't blame you for that, you know. Being locked up in here probably feels like life is over, but that's just it. It's kind of like beating the odds if we have this child. Because life can't be over if there's a little boy or a little girl out there contributing to the world.
I need to accept things the way they are, not the way I want them to be.
Is that you are going to have a child. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Unless you've done something. Have you done something?
What if I had?
Then I'd be sad. And I'd be sad for us, Emily, because that isn't what you want. I know that's not what you want. What is that?
I made an appointment with my gynecologist. These are the papers authorizing the abortion.
Okay. If this is what you want, all right? Then I will be there to support you. You know I will. I was there when this baby was created, and if you decide to end the pregnancy, then I will be there for you again. I can't believe that this is what you really want.
I need to accept reality.
The reality, Emily, is that you're never going to end this pregnancy. And you know why. Because you would never be able to destroy something that you and I made together.
You talk about you and me like we have some sort of future together.
Child is pretty much the definition of a future, don't you think?
What's life gonna be like for a child of ours? Not knowing his mother, knowing she's locked up in a prison or in a psych ward. I can't do that to a defenseless child.
I think our child would have a wonderful life.
With you and Meg? The thought of that woman holding my child.
Okay, what you need to think about is that that child will know how wonderful you are. And even though you've made some mistakes, look, we're all human. You are a beautiful, warm, bright woman who has made a huge sacrifice so that he could be here, or her for that matter. For that, you will always be loved.
You'd say that? You'd say that to our child?
Of course. Obviously, Emily, I never get a chance unless you put all thoughts of ending this pregnancy out of your mind. Please, come on. Give me the paper.
Mrs. Long? Hi, I'm your husband's new private duty nurse.
What is she doing here? Why is she on this ward?
I have no idea.
You planted her here to spy on me or something?
Emily, I wouldn't do
this
that.
This conversation is so over.
We haven't decided about the baby.
The baby is none of your business, so just get out of here and don't ever come back. What is she doing here? Why is she in this ward?
I have no idea.
You put her here to spy on me or something?
No, I wouldn't do that.
This conversation's over.
But we have to discuss this baby.
The baby is none of your business. Now get out and don't ever come back.
Look, stop. Look, Look, I know you're angry, and...
She has no business being here. That woman is not going to raise my child.
Okay, look, nobody's saying that. But if you have this child, then we can have this kind of discussion.
You want me to go through a pregnancy and childbirth and then hand my baby over to Meg? A baby I might never see again?
No, it doesn't have to be that way.
What are you saying?
You made your choice. Now I'm making mine.
Okay, look, you love this baby. I know you do. Anybody who sees you knows that. I can see it when you talk about it.
I'm terminating the pregnancy. Get your girlfriend and get out of my sight.
What is going on? What are you doing here?
It's a job. That's what I'm
this
doing.
Close to getting... Back when you said you were thinking about getting a job, I didn't think you were thinking about working here.
I didn't either. There was an unexpected opportunity to be a private nurse, and I thought I should grab it.
And you think Emily's just going to think it's a coincidence that you're working on her psych ward?
Oh, who cares what Emily thinks? And why did you promise to let her see the baby after it's born?
No, I was just trying to get her to calm down.
By making promises that you have no intention of keeping? Or do you?
Can we talk about this later?
Sure. I'll see you at home. I'm going back to work.
Wait, Rona, why are you doing this?
Someone has to keep an eye on Emily.
You?
Look, if we know what she's up to, then...
Look, I was just about to convince her to have this baby, okay? And then she sees you. And in 1 second, she completely changes her mind. She's terminating the pregnancy. She's not going through with it after all.
So she says.
What, you want to call her bluff?
I want you to remember that you love me. And that Emily is a manipulative shrew that would like nothing better than to see us at each other's throats. And she's playing every angle, Paul. With you, she's pitiful and vulnerable, and with me, she acts like she wants to go for my throat. I mean, who is she with her doctors? Is she being calm and reasonable, saying whatever it takes so she could get herself out of here?
Look, after what she's done to Dusty, there's no way she's ever getting out of here.
She shot you, and you're here defending her. Tell me again how she can't get people to do what she wants.
You're assuming that she's playing with a full deck, that this is all some part of a great big plan.
It is. I know it is. And if I'm here and I could watch her, then
You're gonna watch her have an abortion?
Look, I know you want this baby, Paul. But are we gonna keep fighting Emily and each other for the rest of our lives?
No, that's the last thing I want. But you know what? Maybe fighting is exactly what we need. Maybe you working here, we can use that to our advantage.
How?
Well, if Emily sees you and I fighting, she's automatically going to think it's all about her.
It is about her.
No, you're missing my point. If Emily thinks she's coming between you and me, she'll no longer see you as a threat. And she'll give up any idea she has of ending this pregnancy.
So you want me to pretend we're having problems for Emily's entertainment?
No, I'm just looking for any way I can to get her to change her mind about the baby.
So you won't touch me when Emily's around? You'll act like you're angry with me when she's in front of us? What are you going to say to her about me?
As little as possible. Look, if I have to, I'll just lie.
I don't want to lie about what you mean to me.
Meg, don't take it so literally. Please, I really need your help.
And I really need you to be in love with me, whether Emily's watching or not.
This isn't about Emily. This is about my child.
So my feelings don't matter.
No, it's not that at all. You give me one more chance to convince her, please. Just one more chance.
Even if it hurts me, hurts us.
Trouble in paradise? Couldn't help but notice You and Meg outside the window. From where I was standing, it looked as though things were pretty tense between the two of you.
Meg and I are fine.
Were you arguing about the baby?
I want the baby. Meg doesn't want the baby. It's very simple. You already knew that.
But I thought she changed her mind.
Yes, so did I.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. If Meg can't understand how I feel about this child, then Meg and I won't last.
Really?
Yeah, really. Emily, this child. Our child. It's the only important thing to me right now.
You had me going there for a minute.
What are you talking about?
You're lying to me. Again.
You think I don't care about my child?
I think you and Meg want to steal my baby from me. And it won't work. So you can drop your act.
You really think that Meg and I are hatching some kind of conspiracy?
You stand outside my window, arguing for the crazy pregnant lady to see, pretending to break up with the girl I hate. Couldn't you come up with anything better than that?
You were the one who brought up the argument, Emily, not me.
I may be a little crazy, but I'm sure as hell not stupid. And I've been your partner in crime a hell of a lot longer than Meg. I know you. Remember, I know you. You would do anything. You would say anything to get me to go through with this pregnancy.
You wanted one more chance?
You're right. Emily, you're right. This is all lies. I love her. I love Meg. I want to spend the rest of my life with her.
Paul.
I'm gonna tell her the truth. I tell her the truth, I'll tell you the truth, I'll tell anybody who wants to listen.
You're throwing your girlfriend in my face. You can say goodbye to your child.
Fine. You know what? You know what? You want to do that, then here. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all of it. I'm sick of you hanging this surgical consent form over my head. You want to sign it? Sign it. Come on, Emily. Let's end this once and for all. Go ahead. You say goodbye to your child.